My name is Bernadette Del Chiaro. I graduated from Green Corps in the class of 1998, and I currently work as the Director of Clean Energy Programs for Environment California, based here in Sacramento, California. I went to school at UC Berkeley, studied environmental issues, and I knew coming out of school that what I wanted to do was spend my life working to solve environmental problems and to do it through political organizing. I just didn't know how. And when I learned that there was a program out there that would basically teach me the art and science of how to do that and pay me and then help me get a job and sort of launch this future career that I wanted, it seemed too good to be true. My year with Green Corps, what my job was to launch a campaign called the Filthy Five, campaign to clean up the Filthy Five power plants in Connecticut. My job was basically to launch this campaign to take on the state's biggest utility in cleaning up coal-fired power plants. And the lesson I learned there was A, that organizing works, B, perseverance pays off, and that C, you don't always win. But when you do lose big and come back stronger. And that was actually, that last one, the hardest lesson for me. I went in with, I think a lot of young people do, and you know, good for us to be that way, but you know, thinking I was going to solve this campaign and win this campaign within a year. And it ended up taking us about 4 years to win that campaign. But each year that we sort of lost, if you will, we kept building up a bigger and bigger head of steam and more public support to the point where we ended up, you know, passing the nation's first legislation to clean up coal-fired power plants, and more importantly, really actually change the political landscape in Connecticut. Taking a step back, big picture, the most valuable thing for me about Green Corps and my year of Green Corps was, you know, looking back, I had the sort of the desire to do this work, to do this kind of work and to do it for life. And I had some basic skills, but Green Corps really taught me the art and science of organizing. And then they also just taught me that you can do this for life and that this is a real legitimate career path. And despite what, you know, your mom and dad think, or a lot of people don't understand what it means to be an environmental organizer or to organize in general, Green Corps really helped with sort of almost the psychology of taking this unconventional career path and just having the confidence to go out and do it. And that ultimately also having the confidence in this strategy is really valuable. I'm basically right now working to build up the environmental movement in the Western United States. I spend a bunch of my time here in California overseeing our energy and global warming programs. It means I have focused a lot of my time working to promote solutions like energy efficiency and solar power in particular. And then I also work a lot with the other states in the Environment America Federation here in the West, and working to make sure we're building up our presence in the West and our push for protecting the environment in the western part of the United States. The environmental movement at large continues to sort of need to beef up its investment in organizing and in particular getting the average Americans who are with us on these issues, whether it's clean air, clean water, open space, clean energy, you name it. Most of the issues we work on, the public is with us, and we're never going to win unless we rally that support behind us. And in its most basic form, that's what Green Corps teaches you to do, and teaches you to do it not just for 1 year or 2 years, but for life.